Hi, I'm Ralph Bass from Lundgren Honda of Auburn in Massachusetts, and I'm going to do the walk around on the all-new 2016 Honda Civic Touring today. So this car is Honda sensing with safety driver assist features, Honda satellite link navigation system with voice recognition, and Honda high-def digital traffic. Now this car has LED turns indicators, headlights, and side mirrors. Also, this car comes with rain sensors on the windshield washers, on the windshield wipers. LED headlights, low and high beam with auto on and off. The key comes with a remote start built in from the factory. So you hit the lock button and then push and hold the circle button until it gets a signal. You'll see the lights flash and the car will start. To shut it back off, you just push and hold the circle button and it'll shut back off. Now, also with the smart key, you just leave it in your pocket. When you get out of the car, you push and lock this button right here and it locks the car all up and nobody can get in the car. But the car senses that I have the key on me and it's easy access. You just touch the door handle and the car unlocks and gives you easy access to the car. Now, while the car is unlocked, the gas tank over here, you just push it like this and it opens, and it has a capless entry. So no more cap, looking for the cap, putting it over here, none of that, it's capless now. And then when you lock the car up, it will not open. And another good feature, walking around to the back of the car, you notice the C's for the Civics are facing each other. So it's a beautiful touch by Honda, and also the lip, because this one is the Touring and it has the turbo engine, so that will be iconic for the turbo. Now, also, to get into the trunk, you just put your hand here and touch it, and it opens up without taking the key out of your pocket. And one of the good things I like about the trunk here is you notice the low entry, so if you're putting stuff in here, you're not bending down, you can just slide it right in. Alright, so you notice in the back of the car here, you got the C's that are facing each other. It's a nice touch by Honda. Also the lip spoiler on the deck lid, that is iconic for the turbo models and the Touring and the other turbos. And opening the trunk, it's just a hand touch here. It opens up easy because again I have the fob in my pocket. The entry for the trunk is low cut, so it's easy to put stuff in. There's no bending and no hurt your back, and it's very easy. The levers here will actually unlock the seat, and the seat will fold down, giving you room to put in a long thing like a surfboard. So it has the push button to start, part of the smart key technology, and you notice the video of the dash. There's a lot of different things you can do in here. You can change the your maintenance, your music, your phone, and the miles per hour and the gallons and stuff. That's what I usually leave mine on. Okay, this one being the Touring actually has the navigation, which is a really good voice activated navigation system, making everything safe and easy for you to drive. And one thing I do like here is it's the home button. You hit it very easy and it brings you back to the screen. There's so many little customized settings you can do. You can arrange these icons differently, change the background color, even the skin, the background skin. But I do want to show you like the turbo. This one has the heated seats. There's 3 different settings: high, low, medium, and off. Also, it has a brake hold here, so if you're on a steep hill at a red light, the car will actually hold you on the hill and give you time to put your foot onto the brake, onto the gas pedal to take off. You won't roll back into traffic. Also, one of the greatest features on this, and you only see these typically on the high-end cars, is this electronic parking brake. To set it, you just pull it up, and then you'll see the brake light come on over here in the corner. Can you see that? Brake. Yeah, there you go. And then to release it, it's off. The cool thing about this is if you're not using both cup holders, you can slide this forward and it locks in place, and you use it for a really comfortable armrest. One touch for the sunroof, and one touch close. Now if you didn't want it to close all the way, you just have to tap it again and it stops wherever you want it to, which is a really neat feature. So that's about it for our test drive today. Hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you got some good stuff out of it, and we look forward to seeing you here at the Lundgren Honda. Once you set the parking brake, to release it, you just put your foot on the brake, and then you pull this up and put it down, and you'll see the light go off, and now the parking brake's on. So no more lever here, no foot thing here. It's just so much easier to use the electronic parking brake. Once you get used to using it, you'll probably never want to use anything else. Also, it has the econ button. If you engage this, you'll see the econ light up on the dashboard. What that's actually going to do is governs the first gear down, so you'll take off a little slower and a little smoother, but that's what uses most of the gas, is getting the car up to speed. So you'll take off a little slower and a little smoother. I leave mine on all the time. I basically only turn it off when you know, I'm going to merge onto a busy highway and I need that extra get up and go real quick. On the steering wheel here, there's a lot going on. This is your main cruise. When you turn the adaptive cruise control turns on, and the lane keep assist. And then when there's a button over here, when you can turn this on, you'll actually see the lanes when the camera gets the lanes in there. And then there's another button here that you can push, and if you can see this, you'll see how that is, and you can actually judge it by how many car lengths you want to stay behind the car in front of you, which is a really neat feature. And all these features are very good for safety, and you know, you can't put a price on safety today. The steering wheel controls here for the stereo. Basically, you don't even have to push this button, you just run your finger. See that? I found that out because I thought I had to push the button and I didn't, and I was turning my music up without realizing it. Also, all your cell phone controls are right here, to answer the phone, to hang up the phone, and to call somebody. It's right here, easy access. You don't even have to never take your eyes off the road. So the safety features are really good here. Now I want to show you over here the crash mitigation button. This is usually on all the time, but I always push it and hold it and make sure that it's on. Turn it off, and now I turned it back on. So I always make sure that's on before I start leaving, and that should be on all the time. Down here, there's a button for your. You see a picture of a cell phone. This is where your port is for your USB. And there's a picture of a cell phone where you can actually use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and it'll actually mirror your icons up on the screen there, which is a really neat feature. Again, a lot of the high-end cars have that. Thanks to Jason, the Honda Pro. Now you are also in the know.